TOEIC Practice Test 1. Listening Comprehension. Part 1. Photographs. Directions. You will see a photograph. You will hear 4 statements about the photograph. Choose the statement that most closely matches the photograph and fill in the corresponding oval on your answer sheet. Example. Now listen to the 4 statements.
A. She's getting on a plane. B. She's reading a magazine. C. She's taking a nap. D. She's holding a glass.
Statement B. She's reading a magazine best describes what you see in the picture. Therefore, you should choose answer B. Number 1. Look at the photo marked number 1 in your test book.
A. They're shaking hands. B. They're filling their glasses. C. They're applauding the speaker. D. They're waving to their friends.
Number 2. Look at the photo marked number 2 in your test book.
A. The plane has already landed. B. The passengers are ready to board. C. The train has left the station. D. The pilot has a uniform.
Number 3. Look at the photo marked number 3 in your test book.
A. Their hats are in their hands. B. The window is broken. C. Their bags are in the car. D. They're looking at clothes.
Number 4. Look at the photo marked number 4 in your test book.
A. The customers are sitting inside. B. The chairs are on the sidewalk. C. The waiter is standing by the window. D. The tables are in the kitchen.
Number 5. Look at the photo marked number 5 in your test book.
A. She's reading a newspaper. B. She's eating a meal. C. She's looking at new shoes. D. She's reporting the news.
Number 6. Look at the photo marked number 6 in your test book.
A. There is a big truck on the road. B. The bridge crosses a river. C. There isn't any traffic on the highway. D. The cars are passing under the bridge.
Part 2. Question Response. Directions. You will hear a question and 3 possible responses. Choose the response that most closely answers the question and fill in the corresponding oval on your answer sheet. Example. Now listen to the sample question. You will hear,
How is the weather?
You will also hear,
A. It's raining. B. He's fine, thanks. C. He's my boss.
the best response to the question, How is the weather? Is choice A. It's raining. Therefore, you should choose answer A. Number 7.
What time did the program begin?
A. Just after 10 o'clock. B. Yes, he can program computers. C. Please begin again.
Number 8.
Is this your coat?
A. Yes, this wall needs a new coat of paint. B. Yes, it's mine. C. Yes, I saw the note.
Number 9.
It looks like it's starting to rain.
A. I hope we'll meet again. B. Yes, he looks like he's ready to start. C. Here, please take my umbrella.
Number 10.
Where did you leave the newspaper?
A. Yes, it's brand new. B. I put it on your desk. C. I usually read it before breakfast.
Number 11.
How many people showed up for the meeting?
A. There will be a lot of people here. B. I showed them to everybody. C. More than 20.
Number 12.
Who gave you this assignment?
A. My boss told me to do it. B. I haven't signed it yet. C. He gave it to me yesterday.
Number 13.
How long did the plane ride last?
A. About 5 hours. B. No, it wasn't long. C. She was the last one to get there.
Number 14.
It's very warm in here.
A. I think it's in here. B. I warned you about it. C. I'll open a window.
Number 15.
That's your desk by the door, isn't it?
A. I plan to buy a new desk. B. No, mine's over there. C. Let's sit by the door.
Number 16.
When will they arrive?
A. I expect them in an hour. B. They plan to drive. C. They'll arrive by train.
Number 17.
Who was that on the phone?
A. Please call later. B. I'll give you my phone number. C. It was Mr. Kim.
Number 18.
What color is your car?
A. It's silver with black interior. B. No, that's not my car. C. It's fairly new.
Number 19.
Where can I find the copy machine?
A. I agree, we need a new copy machine. B. It's just down the hall to the left. C. You'll find that it works very well.
Number 20.
I'm really hungry.
A. There's no need to hurry. B. Please don't be angry. C. Me too. Let's take a lunch break.
Number 21.
Why did they get here so late?
A. We're going to need 8. B. Their train was delayed. C. They're getting in later this afternoon.
Number 22.
Where do you want to eat?
A. I don't care for that kind of food. B. Let's try the restaurant across the street. C. No, there's no heat. You'll have to put on a warm sweater.
Number 23.
It takes about an hour to get to the airport.
A. Then we should leave here by 3 o'clock. B. It's a very modern airport. C. I don't really like to fly.
Number 24.
How much did the new computer cost?
A. Not much. I bought it on sale. B. No, we're not lost. C. I rarely use a computer.
Number 25.
What day is the meeting?
A. We'll be meeting many new people. B. There isn't enough seating. C. It's scheduled for Friday.
Number 26.
Who did you have dinner with?
A. She's looking much thinner. B. Just a few business colleagues. C. We ate in a hurry.
Number 27.
Do you work in this building?
A. Yes, on the 3rd floor. B. It's quite an old building. C. I often work weekends.
Number 28.
Whose briefcase is this?
A. I think it's mine. B. Please be brief. C. Take it just in case.
Number 29.
Did you mail those letters?
A. We can talk about it later. B. There are some envelopes in my desk. C. Yes, I took them to the post office at noon.
Number 30.
Why weren't you at the office yesterday?
A. I was feeling sick. B. This is your office. C. Yes, today is the day.
Number 31.
This is a very nice hotel.
A. Don't worry, I won't tell. B. Yes, it is. I always stay here. C. You'll need to make a reservation.
Part 3. Conversations. Directions. You will hear a conversation between 2 or more people. You will see 3 questions on each conversation and 4 possible answers. Choose the best answer to each question and fill in the corresponding oval on your answer sheet. Questions 32 through 34 refer to the following conversation.
His plane is due to arrive at 4:30. I think we should go pick him up at the airport.
Good idea, but we'll need to leave at 3 if we're going to be on time. It's a bit far to get there.
You're right. And I don't think we should take a taxi. The subway is much faster.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan. I'll meet you at your office, and we can walk to the station together.
32. What does the man suggest doing? (33) How will the speakers get to the airport? (34) Where will the speakers meet? Questions 35 through 37 refer to the following conversation.
Excuse me, can you tell me where I can find manila envelopes?
They're on aisle 6 on the shelf below the printer paper. And you're in luck. They're on sale this week for 20% off.
Great. I always love to save money.
If you don't see the style you want, I'd be happy to order some for you, and you'd still get the 20% discount if you order today.
35. Where does this conversation take place? "36. What is the man looking for?" "37. What does the woman offer to do?" Questions 38 through 40 refer to the following conversation.
Mr. Lee called. He'd like to set up an appointment with you at 11 tomorrow morning to go over the marketing plan.
Can't do it. I'll be in a meeting with the accountants then. Do you think he can do it later in the day?
I'll call and find out. What time would be best for you?
See if he can meet with me at 2 o'clock. That'll give me time to get some lunch after I'm finished with the accountants.
38. What will the man be doing at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning? "39. What does Mr. Lee want to discuss?" "40. What does the woman want to know?" Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation.
Do you think you can have those copies ready this afternoon? They need to be mailed out as soon as possible.
I'm sorry, I didn't get the originals until just before lunch. And you need them all collated and stapled, right? I'll have them for you tomorrow morning.
All right, that'll have to do. I asked for 75 copies, didn't I?
Yes, but I'm going to make 85. We'll need those 10 extra for the office staff and the file. By the way, could you give me the addresses so I can get the labels ready?
41. What does the man mean when he says, "That'll have to do"? "42. What are the extra copies for?" "43. What does the woman ask the man for?" Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
I called the Grand Hotel this morning and booked you a room for Wednesday and Thursday nights.
Would you mind calling back and asking them to add a night? I'd like to stay over Friday and get some sightseeing in.
I'll do it after lunch if you don't mind. Right now I have to finish typing these reports.
Fine, that's not a problem. Just please don't forget to do it.
44. Who is the man most likely? "45. How many nights does the woman want to stay at the hotel?" 46. What does the woman ask the man to do? Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation with 3 speakers.
What terrible weather we're having. Have you ever seen such thick fog?
I've heard it's been causing a lot of problems on the highway.
That's true. It took me over an hour to get into the office this morning because the traffic was so heavy.
You should have taken the train. I did, and I wasn't delayed even 1 minute.
The subways were running on time, too.
Well, I hope the weather clears up soon because I have to get to a 2 o'clock meeting and I'd rather not put up with any more delays.
47. What's the weather like? "48. How does the man probably get to work? $49. What will the man be doing at 2 o'clock? Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation.
Can you tell me how to get to the post office, please?
Certainly. Just go straight ahead for 5 blocks, turn left, go down 2 blocks, and you'll see it on the corner next to the bank.
Thank you. Do you know if there's any parking near there?
Oh, yes. The library parking lot is just across the street. You can usually find a space there, and it's free.
50. Where does the man want to go? $51. Where is it? $52. What does the woman say about the library? Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation.
Listen, you won't believe this. I just found out I've been chosen Employee of the Year.
How exciting! You deserve it. I suppose you'll have to give a speech at the annual banquet.
Yes, I'm a little nervous about that part of it. I guess I'll have to do some preparation for it.
You better get started soon. It's already September and the banquet is next month. I could help you write your speech if you'd like.
53. Why is the man excited? $54. When is the banquet? $55. What does the woman offer to do? Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation with 3 speakers.
It looks like this restaurant is closed.
Wouldn't you know it? What'll we do now? I'm so hungry.
I know a cafe that stays open late. I can call and check if they're still open.
A cafe? I suppose they only serve sandwiches or something like that.
I don't mind sandwiches. I guess we shouldn't have waited till so late to eat. Oh, I forgot my wallet. Did anybody bring a credit card?
Don't worry, I'll pay. I have plenty of cash on me.
56. What do the speakers want to do? $57. What is the problem? $58. How will the man pay? Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation.
I'm looking for a business suit, but not for myself. I want it for a birthday present for my husband.
These summer suits just arrived. The material is very fine, and look at these colors. White, beige.
This light blue is very nice, but I need another color, something more serious. It's for a conference with his boss. This black suit is just what I want.
Yes, it's a very fine suit, and a real bargain, too, at only $500. You couldn't get a suit like this for less than that.
59. Who is the woman shopping for? $60. What color suit does the woman want? $61. What does the man say about the suit? Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation.
Do you have any ideas for somewhere nice to spend my vacation this fall? I'll have to start making plans soon.
How about New York? Or Paris? They're both fun places to visit.
I was thinking about something warmer. I'd rather not go anywhere cold at that time of year.
I know what you mean. What about Hawaii? It always feels like summer there, even in the fall and winter.
Yes, but that's far to go for just 1 week, don't you think?
1 week is all you get? Wow, I get 3 weeks vacation at my job.
62. What does the man ask the woman to do? (63) What does the woman mean when she says, "I know what you mean"? (64) What does the woman say about the man's vacation schedule? Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation and schedule.
Great conference, don't you think?
I know. After last year's disastrous event, I thought I'd never come to this conference again, but I'm actually glad I did.
Right, me too. I went to that 25 years of fashion workshop this morning, and it was fantastic. It's being repeated this afternoon if you want to go.
I'd love to, but there's also that one on international clothing design at the same time. That's the one I've decided to go to.
Good choice. Maybe we can meet up afterwards.
65. Who is the conference most likely for? (66) What do the speakers say about last year's conference? (67) Look at the graphic. Where will the woman be at 2 o'clock? Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation and timetable.
Are you waiting for the T14 bus?
No, the T36. I'm fairly sure T14 doesn't stop here, but there's a timetable on the pole you can check.
No, I know it stops here. I write it almost every day. It's just that I'm running a little late today, and I missed the one I usually take.
Well, I've been here for a quarter of an hour and it hasn't come by yet.
Let's see. According to the timetable, the T14 should be here in about 10 more minutes. Looks like I'll just catch the last one of the morning.
68. What does the woman say about the T14 bus? (69) How long has the woman been waiting? 70. Look at the graphic. What time will the man take the bus? 4. Talks. Directions. You will hear a talk given by a single speaker. You will see 3 questions on each talk, each with 4 possible answers. Choose the best answer to each question and fill in the corresponding oval on your answer sheet. Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following announcement.
May I have your attention, please? Train number 16, scheduled to depart for New York City at 7:30, will begin boarding in 5 minutes. All passengers for New York, please approach gate 11 now. Have your ticket ready to show the gate agent. This is an all-reserved train. Please check your ticket to make sure you have a reservation on this train before approaching the gate. Carry-on luggage is permitted on this train and must be stored on the overhead racks. Let the gate agent know if you will need assistance with this.
71. What will happen in 5 minutes? (72) What does the speaker tell the passengers? (73) What should passengers do with their luggage? Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following talk.
Are there times when you find your energy lagging at work? Many people do. Most people do their best work in the morning. After lunch, however, people often find that it is hard to feel energetic enough to tackle the afternoon's work. How can you keep working productively until the workday ends? First, don't make the mistake of drinking coffee. After the caffeine has worn off, you will just feel more tired than ever. Sugary snacks have the same effect. Instead, stand up and take a brisk walk around the office. Do this for 5 minutes every hour to stay refreshed and energized.
74. When do people often lack energy? (75) What does the speaker recommend to maintain energy? (76) How often should this be done? Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following advertisement.
Magruder's is closing its uptown branch and everything in the store must go. Come on in to find the bargains of a lifetime. Desks, chairs, computer stands, bookshelves, filing cabinets, you name it, we've got it on sale. You won't have to look far to find bargains here. Everything is marked down 65% off its usual price. The sale begins next week and continues until the end of the month. Don't miss this sale. We promise you won't go home empty-handed.
77. What kind of business is Magruder's? (78) What is suggested about Magruder's? 79. What will happen at Magruder's this month? Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following advertisement.
Are you feeling bored at your job? Do you want to be earning more money? At the Computer Training Institute, we will train you to become a sought-after, high-earning computer technician. You will learn how to repair computers and related equipment. After you finish our 6-month course, our employment office will prepare you for job interviews and help you find a position as a computer technician or technical assistant. Take advantage of our special low tuition. You pay only $2,000 for 6 months of training. That's all. New courses start soon. Visit our website today to sign up.
80. What is being offered? 81. What does the speaker mean when she says, "That's all"? That's all. 82. How can one take advantage of the offer? Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following weather report.
Welcome to the midday weather update. Well, folks, it looks like it's finally time to put away those shorts and sandals because winter has arrived. Snow is falling over much of our region and will continue to fall throughout the afternoon and evening. The weather has caused dangerous road conditions and several accidents have been reported. Commuter trains are also experiencing numerous delays, so if you don't have urgent business away from home, then don't go out. Snow will continue to fall overnight and will be heavy at times. But never fear, it will end by early morning, and tomorrow promises to be clear, though still cold and windy.
83. How is the weather today? '84. What does the speaker suggest listeners do? '85. What does the speaker mean when he says, "Never fear"? Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following announcement.
Good morning, and welcome to the third annual conference of the Business Owners Association. All conference workshops will take place in the conference rooms on the first floor of the hotel. At noon, lunch will be served in the Garden Restaurant on the ground floor. Following lunch, we will enjoy hearing our guest speaker, Dr. Lucille Snow of the Ambient Company. Afternoon workshops begin at 1:30. At 2, there will be a computer software demonstration in the auditorium for anyone interested. Because the weather is so nice, we will enjoy our afternoon refreshments outside on the patio between 5 and 6 o'clock.
86. What is the main purpose of this talk? '87. Who is Lucille Snow, most likely? '88. Where will refreshments be served? Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following announcement.
May I have your attention, please? Because of construction work, Park Street Station is closed. All passengers for Park Street Station will have to exit the train at Centre Station. Bus service is available at Centre Station to carry passengers to Park Street. After exiting the station, please line up at the curb for a bus. Please avoid crowding. Buses will leave frequently, but there may be some delays because of street traffic. We are very sorry for the inconvenience. The station is scheduled to reopen in 3 weeks. Thank you for your cooperation.
89. What is the problem? '90. What is the cause of the problem? '91. How long will the problem last? Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following talk.
Before we end the meeting, I'd like to let you all know of an opportunity. A management training workshop is being offered next month, on Tuesday, December 13. If any of you would like to attend, let me know and I will make the arrangements. The workshop will last all day and should be quite interesting. They will provide lunch, so all you will need to bring is a laptop computer, which we can provide from the office. I understand that they will be filming this session, so be prepared to appear on camera. Please let me know before the end of this week if you would like to attend, and I will put your name on the list.
92. What opportunity is offered? 93. When will it happen? 94. What should people bring? 'Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following talk and agenda.
Good morning and welcome. I am so pleased to see such a great turnout for today's workshop, as frankly, we were uncertain about how much interest there'd be in the topic. I never expected to see the room so filled up. So we're off to a great start. Before we begin, let me go over a few items. First, we'll take a 15-minute break at around 10:30. Then we'll break again for lunch at 12:30 and begin the afternoon part of our program at 1:30. And unfortunately, Lydia Strata won't be able to be with us until after lunch, so we'll have to begin our program with Mr. Rizzo's presentation.
95. What does the speaker imply about the workshop? 96. What does the speaker say about breaks? 97. Look at the graphic. Which topic will workshop participants hear about first? Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting and graph.
I'd like to begin by taking a look at this graph showing our average number of guests over the course of the 4-month tourist season last year. This data shows the average number of guests we had per night during any particular month. You can see where the peak is, and there's no surprise there, but that's followed by a big dip, and that's what I want us to pay attention to. What can we do to bring up the number of guests we have during that month after the season peak? So what I'd like you to do for the next 10 minutes is get a partner and together come up with a list of ideas about how we can tackle this problem.
98. What kind of business does the speaker work in? 99. Look at the graphic. Which month does the speaker want to focus on? 100. What does the speaker ask the listeners to do?